Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are continuing looking at the Summer Slam 2024 series. We got to keep unboxing so we can get to the end of this and build our John Cone referee figure. It's going to be pretty cool to finally get a WWE referee. Once we get to there, I'm going to talk about some other WWE non-wrestling figures I'd like to get a hold of. But anyways, that's a different video. Today, we're unboxing the Undertaker. If you've been following the channel for a while, you already know back in, well, it's been almost a year. Last October, we were looking at Undertaker all month, just about. Well, no, I think we waited till the end. Did about a 2-week thing on the Undertaker. So we had a podcast all about Undertaker. We unboxed a bunch of Undertaker figures. Not this era of Taker, thankfully. Honestly, I only went ahead and bought it because I want to build a figure. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's an Undertaker figure, but I have some Undertaker figures. I think I have more Hogans, but I have Undertakers. I've got quite a few. But I prefer more his older stuff. I wouldn't mind getting the one from the Boneyard match, but I'm not going to actively hunt it down either. So let's get him over to the stage, though. My intros seem to be dragging out. I'm trying not to do that. So let's hit the stage. Check out Undertaker. Alright, we've got the Undertaker up here on the stage. So this is Taker from his SummerSlam match with Brock after WrestleMania 30. This is where we get that face sculpt, the wild one. We'll take a closer look at that here in a minute. I don't necessarily know that this was a necessary Undertaker figure. If you don't have an Undertaker figure, I wouldn't say this is the one to get. I can say this without even taking it out of the box because I've got so many other Undertaker figures myself that the only reason I got this was really because I wanted to do a video on it and build that John Cone figure. Because I honestly have... there's better Undertakers from this era that I would rather have. But nonetheless, we'll take a look. Again, we got the same SummerSlam packaging. We've got, of course, we got John Cone. All that colorful packaging looks really cool. We still have our portrait. We'll bring this side. We got a bigger portrait. Really cool. Now on the back. We'll bring that up close so you can see. So this one's going to come with John Cone's arms and hands, and a lot of hands, matter of factly. We'll read this stuff. From Death Valley, height 6 foot 10 inches, weight 309 pounds. Finisher, of course, the Tombstone Piledriver. In their rematch from WrestleMania 30, the Dead Man defeated Brock Lesnar, exacting revenge on the man who beat the streak. His career highlights going to be the WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, 21 straight WrestleMania win streak. So, good stuff. I think, honestly, this figure I would like a lot more if it did come with the entrance coat. But I'm guessing so they could include all of these hands that are going to be included in it. They gypped us on the entrance coat. Most of the Undertaker figures I have gotten, I think except for the American Badass one, have all had an entrance coat. So I wish this one did too. It does come with the hat, but it does not look like it comes with the coat. But let's find out. Let's go ahead and get him out of that box. And while I'm doing that, make sure you slip on down there, hit that like button, and let me know in the comments down below While I'm doing that, go ahead and hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss anything. All right, we've got him out of the package. So real quick, as far as accessories go, he's got closed fist hands on, and he does come with a set of weapon holder hands. He's got one for each hand, so got those. We do get the hat. So no entrance jacket, but we do get hat. Go ahead and put that on, I guess. Okay. Looks terrible, but it's on. And we got this face sculpt. And I'm going to go ahead and say it is probably my least favorite Undertaker face sculpt. This is, Lord Almighty. This is where in the match Brock set up and then Taker set up and did this awful laugh. So that is what that head sculpt is from. Why we needed that, I'm not sure, but hopefully somebody will enjoy it. It's not going to be me. This damn hat is getting on my nerves. It won't fit on his head right as it hits the ground. Ooh, so far these SummerSlam figures are not making me very happy. So this hat does not work on his head because of his hair shape. Like, you can mash that damn thing on there, but God. That's as good as it gets, but the longer it sits, it's just going to creep up. So, let's take a look at the actual figure. We've got Taker. Of course, we've got arms covered in tattoos. We do have the neck tattoo. Arms are covered. Just plain black pants, double jointed knees. Pants cover the boots, so that's pretty cool. I like that addition. I mean, this face sculpt is not bad. I'm not a fan, though. It does at least look like him. It's just not my favorite Taker faces. Articulation, you know, it's the same articulation we're used to seeing in the Elites. We've got double jointed knees, double jointed elbows that are pinless, I believe. Yes, the elbows are pinless, the knees are not. We do not have boot cut on these pants. We've got ab crunch, which is actually pretty good. So yeah, with the design with the pants, we lose out on the boot cut, which is not the biggest deal. I mean, my legs don't rotate right there, so you know, it's not always, but it does help sometimes with some really cool poses. Man, I don't think I have done an Undertaker that I was disappointed in before. But this one's gonna be the first because I'm pretty disappointed. The hat's useless. This head sculpt looks goofy. At least we got weapon holder hands. There's the plus there. This head sculpt is not that great. I mean, other than that, it looks like Undertaker. It's not a bad Undertaker figure. We don't get an entrance jacket. It wouldn't do us any good if we did because we don't have the hat. That works. I guess we could put the hat in his hand and kind of have him dipping down and holding the hat like he just took it off type deal, but no use in that because we don't have the entrance jacket. So, oh, well, I hate to say it, but all in all, I just am not happy with this Undertaker figure. As far as articulations and everything goes, I mean, he moves just fine. There's no loose joints, no super tight joints. All that's good. It just the figure itself, I'm not impressed with. And I feel like the reason we're not getting the entrance jacket is so they could include so many hands for the John Cone figure, which they didn't need to do. They gave him 2 hands with the 1 up, 2 hands with the 2 up, 2 hands with the 3 up, 2 hands with all 5 up, plus the arms with closed fist hands on them. So I really don't think it needed all that. The arm with the closed fists on them, and maybe 1 open hand with all 5, plus one for a 1, 2, and 3. We don't need that for both hands, but I suppose. I don't think they did a 4. No, I just did 1, 2, and 3. So, you know, if we're going to do that many hands, we ought to be able to count to do a 10 count if we're going to do it. You know, I would have accepted a few more hands to do something like that, but alas, we're not getting that. I don't know if that's the reason we didn't get the entrance jacket. Again, I think that would have definitely helped this figure for me, but it still would be aggravating because that damn hat does not fit this head. So, with that being said, though, we're going to go ahead and call this one a day. Never had to say that I was disappointed in an Undertaker figure. So upset about it, too. But that's it for this one. Go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this Undertaker figure? And I can tell you, I still agree with my previous statement from the beginning of the video. If you don't have an Undertaker figure and you're looking to get one, this is not the one. Shell out a little bit more and get one of the better ones that really come with the entrance jacket and everything. And it doesn't have to be an Ultimate Edition. I know I'm an Ultimate Edition freak, but just because I am doesn't mean all the Undertaker figures I have are Ultimates. They're not. I've got some really cool ones that are not Ultimates. Anyways, if you hadn't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bells so you don't miss any of the other action figure unboxing videos we do. And you don't miss the podcast and the other content we've got coming out. Live podcast every Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Time. You don't want to miss it. It's been a lot of fun. Follow us on all of our other social media platforms. It's like all the platforms, so just search Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. Look for that big logo. And hit the follow button. Show us some love on all of those. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Gladiator out.